my name's Elliott. I'm an instructor here at Raintree Athletic Club. I'm here doing pose of the month for the month of December. This month, our peak pose is Salamba Shirshasana, or supported headstand. Before coming into our final pose, we'll move through 3 preparatory postures. For our practice today, we will need a strap. Let's come down onto our back, reclining ourselves down, finding some length through all 4 limbs. Pull the right knee into the chest, give it a little bit of a squeeze, a little rock through the hip, and then taking your strap, wrapping it around the ball of the right foot, take a big inhale, and then as we exhale, extending that right leg high to the sky. Relaxing through the head, neck, and shoulders, feeling a nice stretch through the back of the right leg, and gently letting that foot move a little closer to the face. After a few rounds of breath, soften the knee, remove the strap, and extend the right leg out to meet the left. A more advanced variation for those of you that are looking for it as we come to the other side. We can pull the knee into the chest. We can find our yogi toe grip wrapping around our big toes. Take a big inhale, and then exhale, straighten through the leg. Same relaxation through our head, neck, and shoulders. Again, feeling that stretch through the back of the left leg. After a few rounds of breath, softening the knee and extending the legs out in front of us. We can now move into our Navasana, or our boat pose. Planting the feet to the earth, bringing the hands behind the knees, lift up through the chest, and begin to rock your weight back so the feet float up. Flex the feet, pointing the soles of the feet towards the wall in front of you. Keep lifting through the chest. Moving on, we can straighten through our leg and release our hands out, continuing to look for that lift through the chest, a lot of engagement through the belly, holding here for 5 breaths, and then coming out the same way that we came in. We'll then cross the legs and make our way onto our hands and knees. We're now preparing for our Ardha Pinchamayurasana, or our dolphin pose. This pose is very similar to our downward dog, except we'll be on our forearms instead of planted on our hands. To come into it, we'll come onto hands and knees, come down onto the forearms, and then bring our thumbs into our armpits to measure the distance between our elbows, slightly narrower than shoulder width apart. Bring the hands down, clasp the hands together, and really squeeze palms together. Take the gaze between the forearms, tuck your toes, take a big inhale, and as you exhale, straightening through the legs. You may stay here, or begin to walk the feet slightly forward. Letting the chest reach to the earth, feeling a lot of the stretch through the back of the legs, the hips, maybe even into the low back. Holding here for another few rounds of breath, and then slowly coming down onto the knees, sinking the hips back into our child's pose. Taking a couple rounds of breath here. We're now ready to move into our peak pose for the month, which is our Salamba Shirshasana. To prepare, we come in the same way, coming onto the hands and the knees. We come down onto the forearms. Our thumbs come into the armpits to measure distance between the hands, between the elbows. We bring our hands down again, interlace the fingers, but this time instead of clasping palms together, we're going to open them up, creating a basket for us to nestle the back of the head into. Crown of the head comes to the earth. We tuck the toes underneath, and then on exhale, straightening through the legs. Staying here, maybe we begin to walk the feet forward. The closer we can bring the feet to the face, the easier it will be to move into our full posture. We can stay here feeling that nice stretch. We're moving into our full posture. Pull the right heel into the glute. Begin to transfer the weight into the forearms. Pull the left heel into the glute. Finding balance here. And then as you're ready, extending the legs high to the sky. Relaxing the shoulders up the back. And breathing for 5 to 10 breaths. As you're ready, very gently and controlled, lowering yourself down to the earth, sinking back into your child's pose. And again, taking a few rounds of breath. course, we can always practice our headstand at the wall. It's highly encouraged, best way to learn, and then as we become comfortable, gain confidence, we can move out to the center of the room. Thank you very much. Namaste.